Since taking office, Donald Trump has been spending a lot of time redecorating, from paving over the Rose Garden to turning the Oval Office into a cash for gold storefront. But now that the White House is perfect, Trump has moved on to renovating the Department of Defense.
President Trump has just signed an executive order to rename the Department of Defense. The president wants to change the name back to the Department of War.
Not a good sign when a country that's not at war suddenly sets up a Department of War. What's the president trying to tell us about what's gonna happen? It's like when your doctor asks you to come in and discuss your test results in person. Why? So we can high-five over how few STDs I have? So why is Trump doing this?
We won the First World War, we won the Second World War, we won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense.
Yeah. So the military went woke when they changed their name in 1947, that famously woke time period in American history. I guess wokeness is also why we lost in Vietnam, huh? Big mistake to carpet bomb that country with DVDs of The Black Little Mermaid. But okay, the new name is supposed to reflect that our military is no longer woke. What does that mean exactly? Pete Hegseth, could you tell us? Hey, but make it funky.
We're going to go on offense, not just on defense. Maximum lethality, not tepid legality. Violent effect, not politically correct.
Deadly force, not a gender studies course. It's World War III, not Adam and Steve. Agent Orange, not... I wrote myself into a corner. But yeah, slam poetry, great. In his sobriety, Edgar Allan Bro over here picked up the one hobby that's actually worse than drinking. By the way, if the vibe we're going for is maximum lethality, we should probably also think about changing the name of the Pentagon. That name's not scaring anyone. Pentagon? That's just a pretentious square. You want the world quivering in their boots? From now on, it should be
the Polygon of Doom.
So yes, the Department of Defense is now officially the Department of War, except, funny thing, it's not really, literally, officially, actually.
To be clear, officially changing the name of the Department of Defense would require an act of Congress and 60 votes in the Senate, which Trump could not get.
It appears that this executive order is not really changing the name completely from DOD, Department of Defense, to Department of War, but is instead making it a secondary name.
Secondary name? Are you telling me the American military just gave itself an official nickname? If anything, that makes it seem weaker. There's nothing more pathetic than that friend that tries to create his own nickname. From now on, call me Stevie Muscles. Okay, that's cute, Stevie Muscles, but your mom's here to pick you up? But what's the harm, right? It's not going to cost us anything, right? Right? Right?
According to Politico, it will likely cost billions of dollars to change the name on stationery, emblems, plaques, and other signage at the Defense Department and bases around the world.
Billions? It's going to cost billions to adopt this not even name but nickname? My God, what a waste. You know, and that's real money that we could have spent on 2 fighter jets for Qatar that would get bombed by 2 other fighter jets from Israel that we also paid for. But okay, this is the same administration that dozed the out of cancer research and food safety, but they can find billions to change the stationery at the Pentagon? Oh, sorry, not the Pentagon.
The anus of destruction.
But you know what? That's good. Thank God for that effect. But you know what? That's cool. We got the Department of War now, and they'll be terrifying America's enemies wherever they go. Where exactly are they going?
Planning is underway to potentially duplicate Trump's mobilization in D.C. and send troops into Chicago.
I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York.
Trump sharing a manipulated image of himself with a twist on a quote from the movie Apocalypse Now. The caption says, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," and the line, "Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War."
So great. The first use of our new Department of War is invading American cities. And by the way, if Trump does send troops to New York, that means he's going to invade the very city he came out of. Freudian much? Just admit that you want to f your mom, dude, all right?